Welcome to the Europe Direct Blanchardstown Regional Soapbox Final 2021. This year's topic was a very relevant one for the times we live in: lies, damn lies, and statistics. Establishing the truth is impossible in today's world of disinformation, misinformation, and propaganda. This year, we only had entries in the 17 years and over category. And I'd like to thank everybody who took part. As usual, we had a very high standard, and I know that the judges had a difficult job in choosing a winner. And with that, I'd like to introduce our judges. I'll start with Michaela Benassi, who has judged with us many times before and was previously with the Blanchardstown Citizens Information Centre. Good evening, Michaela. Okay. You're very welcome. And another judge who's been with us many times, and this is Rafe Costigan, who is our chairperson this evening. And Rafe is a community worker with Fingal County Council. Good evening, Rafe.
Good evening, Barry. Happy to be here.
Yeah, as always, you've been doing this for a while now. It's great.
Couple of years, all right, yeah.
That's it. It's a tradition. And we have a new judge this year, and I'm very happy to welcome Dr. Eileen Collerty, who is Assistant Professor at the DCU School of Communication and is Vice Chair of Media Literacy Ireland. Eileen has worked with us recently on some events we have done and very kindly agreed to be a judge, to be our expert judge, I suppose, this evening. You're very welcome, Eileen.
Hello.
So without further ado, I'm going to hand over to our chairperson, who this evening is Rafe, who volunteered, or was possibly somebody else volunteered him maybe, to say a few words and to announce our winner. So Rafe, I'll pass over to you.
Thanks, Barry. And just a little point, not to blow me on trumpet, but I'm actually senior community officer now this year.
Okay. Oh, right.
Got the promotion through the year.
Excellent. Congratulations.
I did offer chair to anyone else who wanted it, but sure, there were no other takers, so I was delighted to do it. So yeah, as you say, it was an excellent topic, and it provoked some really good points and debate from the speakers and from ourselves as we judged. I suppose the issue of all the lies out there, all the disinformation out there, and how you negotiate it, it's just so important. And from the way people argued, you know, there were people coming down on the argument that this is an issue for personal responsibility. There were others who felt that it was very much a social issue, a social responsibility for social media companies, the whole online world. So we had great input from the four participants, and after much debate, we agreed unanimously, in fact, that the winner this year is April Bracken.
That's fantastic. So a huge congratulations to April Bracken. I think it's April's first time to take part, so that's absolutely fantastic. April, you have won an iPad, which is a fantastic prize, and we'll be in touch with you shortly to arrange delivery of that. And not only that, but April will now be going forward to represent Europe Direct Blanchardstown at the national final, which will take place in early December online, and that comes with a prize of €1,000. So definitely worth taking part in that, and we wish April the best of luck. At this point, I'd like to just thank everyone who took part, because I know it takes a lot of effort to come up with, especially in these days when it's to be done online and videos have to be made, and we all know from our work in the last 2 years or so, we were all getting used to being in front of screens, and it's not always easy. So well done to absolutely everybody who took part. It's such an important topic. One of our last events here at Europe Direct was on this very topic with Eileen, who took part in that event. So I'd also like to thank our three judges, of course, Michaela, Eileen and Rafe, for your time. I really appreciate it. I'll thank our Europe Direct manager, Siobhan. This will be her final Europe Direct before retirement, so best of luck, Siobhan, there. And just it remains for me to say congratulations once again to April. And I will be in touch with you to make arrangements for the final and arrange your prize. So well done. And that's just good evening from all of us here, and stay safe. And here is the winning entry by April Bracken.
Hello, my name is and I'm against the motion, lies, damn lies and statistics. Establishing the truth is impossible in today's world of misinformation, disinformation and propaganda. While it is true that false information is widespread and easily accessible, the fact is disinformation has been around for a long time. Disinformation and propaganda are long established, reliable methods to gain and retain power, used by politicians, regimes, and corporations the world over. These techniques are not new. What is new is our ability to find, access, and share information faster than ever before, be it true or false. As a society, we are currently deep in the throes of a romantic relationship with digital technology. It's very personal. Everything has been tailored to fit our interests, our values, our political leanings. The bounty of content is limitless. So much to consume, so little time. What started out as a casual social networking tool is now the main source of news and information for many of us. We rely on these digital platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter for most of our information. The problem with this is that there is little or no accountability when the information shared on these platforms diverges from the truth. In her recent interview with EU Direct Blanchardstown, Dr. Eileen Cullity of DCU explained that these digital platforms are not legally responsible for their content. Facebook, for example, has a policy of not fact-checking their politicians. The goal of these digital platforms is not to encourage truthful, high-quality content. It is to keep us engaged by whatever means necessary. What's more, the content we are shown tends to be of a similar perspective to our own. This means that we are usually only getting one side of the story. So yes, establishing the truth can be difficult, but it's not impossible. How can we get beyond the lies? By getting our news from multiple reliable resources, by seeking out and listening to other opinions, even if those views don't align with our own, by checking our facts before we hit that share button so that we ourselves don't spread misinformation. We can acknowledge our personal responsibility as citizens of the virtual world by educating ourselves. We can become aware of the limitations of the platforms we use through media literacy education. The internet is part of the solution, as these resources are available to all of us. We just need to look for them. Thank you.